Hey everyone, welcome back to Sasha Scents. My name is Sasha. I do mostly fragrance reviews. I do very little beauty and style. So if you enjoy that type of content, then definitely take a minute to subscribe. And of course, hit that notification bell so you know each time I upload. So like I said, I mostly do fragrances. This is what this video is about. It is my 10 perfumes for life. Now, these are fragrances that I absolutely love. I adore these fragrances. They're kind of like my ride or die type perfumes, if you know what I mean. There's so many good ones out there. I know there's hundreds and hundreds. That's what makes this so hard. And I know down the road, my taste will probably change. There'll be this groundbreaking new fragrance that I'll have to have and maybe bump one of these out. But for now, these guys are sticking around because I absolutely love them. But before I tell you what they are, I want to share something with you guys. I want to do a giveaway. I'm close to 8,000 subscribers. I'm like 190 subscribers away, which is getting really close. So I thought it would be fun to do a Q&A and giveaway. So I am accepting questions today at this video, which will enter you into the giveaway. So all you need to do is ask a question, something you want to know about me, put it in the comments, and then you'll automatically be entered into the giveaway, and I will upload that video once I hit 8,000 subscribers. I'm working now to get you guys some nice prizes for the giveaway. So definitely keep an eye out for that. Ask the questions down below and you will automatically be entered, okay? All right, let's start with the very first fragrance that I'm going to share with you. For those of you that have been with me for a while, you know which one I'm going to talk about. I talk about this one all the time. It's like one of my most talked about fragrances. It is Valentino Donna, born in Roma. Eau de Parfum. Love this fragrance. Love, love, love. If you haven't smelled this one, definitely check it out. I know there's a new flanker to this one, which is the Coral something. After this one was Yellow Dreams, and then now the Coral. But anyway, again, Valentino Donna, born in Roma, Eau de Parfum by Valentino. This was released in 2019 as a modern haute couture woody floriental. This is woody, boozy, vanillic, smoky, absolutely stunning. So if you're into those types of fragrances, girl, this is for you. A guy, I don't know if a guy could pull this off. I guess if you wanted to. If you were a guy and you wanted to try it, why not, right? Just wear what you feel like wearing. But this has a beautiful black currant in the opening. There's also some pink pepper, some bergamot, there's jasmine, and then there's this beautiful bourbon vanilla and Gaiac wood. That's absolutely stunning. It's got this smokiness to it. That's what I think I love the most about this, is that aspect of this fragrance. Now, as far as how long this lasts on me, everybody's different. So I'm saying how long it lasts on me. Doesn't mean it's gonna last that long on you. It could last a lot longer. But it's 6 hours on me. Great projection. Could be longer on you. Could be beast mode on you. Or it could be, underwhelming on you, like less than 6 hours, maybe 4 hours. I don't know. Everybody's so different. But I'm happy with how this performs. Again, projects nicely. It leaves a very sensual trail, kind of mysterious, smoky. Now I say this is good for most occasions. It works great year round. So yeah, you can just wear this as your signature scent. Fabulous. I absolutely love this one. Again, this is the Valentino Donna, born in Roma, Eau de Parfum by Valentino. All right, next we're going into a niche fragrance, and this is a beauty, and this is called Plum and Cognac by Scents of Wood. Let's take a moment to pay tribute to this absolutely gorgeous bottle. I love the way this looks. Now, this was released in 2020. It's a unisex fragrance. It's very woody. It's spicy. There's also some booziness in this, some smokiness. It's slightly sweet. It is, like I said, a niche fragrance. And oh, let me tell you, when you first open this and smell it right out of the bottle and spray it, you're getting this just absolutely gorgeous plum that just mixes with this rum. There's also vanilla in here. You'll get a little bit of a Peru balsam. But what's amazing with their fragrances is that they age them in these wood barrels. And this particular fragrance was aged in a cognac barrel. They take their organic alcohol and let it age in these barrels, so it picks up that cognac, and then they add the other notes to create an absolute masterpiece. I just love the way that this smells. There's also cinnamon in here, which is to die for. Immortelle, vetiver, and osmanthus. This baby lasts 8+ hours on my skin. Incredible performance. It projects extremely well. It's one of those fragrances that will literally enter a room before you do, just to let people know that you're coming. And I just absolutely love the smokiness in this. It reminds me a little bit, although this is better, of Tobacco Vanille from Tom Ford, but this is at a way higher level. Honestly, it's unbelievably beautiful. It's elegant. It leaves this amazing trail of elegance, class. It has a bit of a seductiveness to it. This is a good fragrance for like date nights, special occasions, formal dinners, all that good stuff. Now, I recommend this one more for the fall and winter and maybe the cooler part of spring. I think this would probably be a little bit too heavy for summertime, but definitely I'll put links to these fragrances in the description box as well. Check this brand out, this perfume house. They have a number of amazing fragrances to share with you guys, so definitely check them out. Again, this one is Plum and Cognac by Scents of Wood. All right, next on my list I have Hypnotic Poison, and this is the Eau de Toilette. This did come out in 1998, although it's been reformulated. It's not the same as the original, although it still is an amazing oriental fragrance that's sultry, it's slightly nutty, it has this amazing almond accord to it that just reminds me of a delicious almond pastry that's lightly sprinkled with powdered sugar. It's indulgent. I just love the way this smells. Now, I've heard people say that it reminds them of like a root beer float or like Play-Doh. I don't get that at all. I get that pastry, which is lightly sweet. It's not overly sweet, and that's what I really like about it. It is very powdery. It's a stunning fragrance. So if you haven't had a chance to smell this one, definitely check it out. This has also this very carnal vanilla in there. It's got jasmine and again, that almond accord. This lasts 6+ hours on my skin, which is great. You know, for an eau de toilette, that's really good. It has really nice projection. It leaves this really nice trail. It's very magnetic. It's good for most occasions. I recommend this one more for the fall and winter, just because of the heavier, nutty accords in here. I think it would be a little bit cloying in the summer time. You probably get away with this in the cooler spring as well, but fall, winter is definitely when I would recommend this. Again, this is Hypnotic Poison, Eau de Toilette by Dior. Let's get into something a little more scandalous, and that is Scandale, Eau de Parfum by Jean-Paul Gaultier. Okay, I love Jean-Paul Gaultier's fragrances. I think they're really well done, and this is no exception. This one was released in 2017. It's considered a gourmand chypre, and this has an overdose of pure pleasure. Let me tell you, it's sweet, it's intoxicating, and very, very seductive. If you love honey in your fragrances, I think this fragrance utilizes honey the best. Out of all the fragrances I've smelled with honey, I absolutely love what they've done with it in this perfume. It mixes with gardenia and patchouli. It smells absolutely exquisite, and I love the bottle. I think it's just really cute. The legs, it's just a really cute touch. Anyway, it has the patchouli in here, which is really nice. If you like patchouli, you're going to pick it up in this fragrance as well. It's got about 6+ hours on my skin. Really nice projection. Again, it's seductive. It's going to leave this amazing sweet trail behind it. It's kind of like bees to honey in a sense, because you will definitely get a lot of attention wearing this one. This is great for a date night. You'll leave quite the impression. Beautiful for special events, romantic evenings at home. Now, I recommend this to be year round. It's easily worn. It's very versatile. It's not limited to any one season. Great fragrance. Again, this one is Scandale Eau de Parfum by Jean-Paul Gaultier. Moving right along into our next fragrance. This one is my favorite from the Jimmy Choo line, and that one is Fever Eau de Parfum by Jimmy Choo. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. It was released in 2018. It's an ambery vanilla, and let me just tell you, this is the ultimate scent for a woman who is effortlessly seductive and in charge of her own destiny. Oh, let's talk about the notes in here. It's got this amazing plum note that's really, really juicy, and it mixes with a lychee that has some rosy aspects to it. There's also a little bit of grapefruit, heliotrope, vanilla, orchid, jasmine, sandalwood, benzoin, and of course tonka bean. So a lot of really nice notes in here. 6+ hours on the skin. Most of these are 6+ hours on my skin, guys. I just have that kind of skin that's like the desert. It's kind of dry, and fragrances just kind of get absorbed into my skin. So when they last 6 hours, that's really, really good for me. So just so you know. And I love the projection on this one. It's really nice. It catches attention. It's sensual, has a really nice, inviting, welcoming trail. I think this is good for most occasions. Makes a fantastic date night fragrance for sure. Another one that's going to leave an impression. I recommend this one for year round. Would also be a really, really nice signature scent. So if you want something that stands out and is unique, then definitely check out Fever Eau de Parfum by Jimmy Choo. All right, next. Ooh, if you like chocolate, you're gonna love this one. This one is the Prada Candy Night Eau de Parfum by Prada. It was released in 2019. This is so deliciously seductive. If you love chocolate, and I love chocolate, it's just so addicting. This has that powdery kind of chocolate, like that cocoa powder. It's kind of that semi-sweet. That's what I really, really like about this. It makes this fragrance smell really expensive, like rich. I just get that when I smell this one. I just think of this rich woman that's wearing this seductive, delicious type of fragrance. This is what I get when I smell it. And it's just beautiful. Again, that chocolate note. There's neroli. There's iris. I'm going to spray some. There's a little bit, of bitter orange in here. And you will pick up on that bitter orange for sure. So if you like that, this is great. And it reminds me of those candies that were that dark chocolate covered, like, it almost was like a jelly candy, like an orange jelly candy. I don't know what they're called. Let me know if you know what they're called and put that in the comments. But they were like shaped like a half an orange slice or something. And then they had like the chocolate over it. And when you bit into it, you've got that orange candy in there. I don't know. Okay, anyway, my stomach is now growling. I've literally done that to myself. Okay, anyway. And there's also some tonka bean. There's vanilla, that chocolate again, and patchouli. So really nice fragrance. Love this one. I get 6+ hours on my skin. Really nice projection. It leaves a really nice, kind of a mysterious trail to it. It's good for special events, date nights, formal affairs. Now I recommend this one more for the fall and winter only because of that chocolate note. It's going to be too cloying in hotter weather. So definitely keep this one more for fall, winter, early spring. And again, that was Prada Candy Night by Prada. This is the Eau de Parfum. All right, next we're moving into C Intense. And this is the Eau de Parfum by Giorgio Armani. This is the 2021 version of that. They used to have an intense version in a black bottle. That is the old one. This is the new one, 2021. It is an amber floral that's sexy. It's vibrant. I love the way this smells. It's kind of boozy to me. It reminds me kind of like a sweet wine. There's black currant. You'll get that rose. It's an Esparta rose. You'll definitely pick up on that. There's Divana, some benzoin and patchouli, Again, I know I keep saying 6 hours. Sorry guys, I should probably just say all of them are 6 hours, but 6 hours on the skin. Great projection, lasts super long time on the clothes. You'll smell it the next day. It leaves this really sweet, feminine trail. It's just like the girl next door. She's the girl next door, but there's a seductive side to her. That's what kind of reminds me of a little bit. Great for most occasions. I recommend this one for the fall, winter, and early spring evenings. It is a little bit heavier than the original. Now the original opens a little brighter. It's a little more crisp and bright and fruity because it has that cassis, and this one is more syrupy, a little heavier, if that makes sense. But anyway, this is the Si Intense Eau de Parfum by Giorgio Armani. Moving on to our next one, we have La Nuit Trésor Eau de Parfum by Lancôme. This is my second bottle of it. It is so, so good. This was released in 2015. It is considered a gourmand, a woody, fruity floral that is super, super sultry. It's smoldering, and it really does embody passion, love, romance. It's exquisite. I love this one. I also had the A la Folie, which a lot of you guys recommended for me, and I love that one as well. But this one for me, bottle number 2, I love it. It opens with this gorgeous raspberry. There's a Damascena rose in here. There's some Tahitian vanilla, and I love the incense in this one. It really, really stands out. You pick up on that. You're also getting a licorice note, which I love. I love licorice in fragrances. There's caramel as well as praline. I know, here I go again. 6 hours on the skin. I know, it is 6 hours on the skin. I don't get much more than that, guys. I do on the clothes, but not on the skin. It has really nice projection. It is a little bit mysterious. It's definitely breathtaking, beautiful trail it leaves behind. I think this is great for night events, special dinners, dates, formal events, formal weddings. Now, I recommend this one mostly for the fall and winter just because it is heavier with that incense in there. It's going to be a little bit too cloying for summertime. So fall, winter, and this was La Nuit Trésor Eau de Parfum by Lancôme. All right, moving into another niche fragrance, and this was actually my very first niche. Love this one. This is Delina Eau de Parfum by Parfums de Marly. This was released in 2017. This literally is a floral bouquet that's charming and firmly feminine. It's bright, it's fun, it's exciting. Love the notes in this one. It opens with this rhubarb. It's a little bit tart. And then you have this lychee, which is that tropical kind of sweet fruit. And then you've got this bright, sparkling bergamot and Turkish rose. The Turkish rose kind of reminds me a little bit of like a Turkish delight. There's also peony in here, and I absolutely adore peony in my fragrances, and I'm starting to realize that more and more as I smell peony. I really, really like it in my fragrances. There's also some vanilla in here. There's cashmere, some musk, and vetiver. And the vetiver in here has been done very, very well. I think it gives this fragrance some uniqueness. This also reminds me of like a sparkling champagne with fruit in there. That's just what I pick up when I smell it. I get 6 to 8 hours on this one. Sometimes 8+. I don't know. Have you guys ever had days where one day your perfume lasts a super, super long time and then the next it doesn't? I've gotten up to 8 hours on this one. I know you guys were thinking I was just going to stop at 6, but no, I've gotten 8+ hours before on this beauty. It definitely makes a statement. It's bright, it's fun, it's flirty. Love it. Projects really well. What else can I say about it? Beautiful trail. It's good for most daytime events. I would definitely stick to daytime with this one. And I recommend this one for year long. So year round you can wear this. I know a lot of people say that it's mostly for spring and summer. I do agree to some extent, but who wouldn't want a fun, flirty, girly type of fragrance in the dead of winter when you're feeling kind of like bored or down, you want to put something on and make you feel fun and flirty, then definitely go for Delina Eau de Parfum by Perfumes de Marly. Okay guys, believe it or not, we're on our last fragrance for this video, and that one is Eau Tendre Eau de Parfum by Chanel. I love this one. I've talked about this one a lot. It came out in 2019. This is a fruity floral. It's bright, it's fresh. Now this fragrance has that cottony clean type of accord in there. I don't know what it is about this. It just reminds me of crisp white cotton shirts just on the, the laundry line, drying in the sun. They smell fresh, clean. That is what this totally reminds me of. I absolutely adore this. It opens with grapefruit, quince, there's some jasmine in here as well as rose, and then musk. Now the musk gives it a little bit of creaminess, and I think that's what kind of elevates this into that cottony clean kind of scent. Yes, I get 6 hours of wear. Here we go with the 6 hours again. 6+ hours on the skin, but forever. Forever, ever, ever on the clothes. I have literally sprayed this on a shirt and I can smell it days later, and it's dazzling, it's intoxicating, it's soft, it's enveloping, and it's absolutely a radiant feminine scent with a gorgeous trail. This is great for daytime wear, for most occasions. Now I do recommend this one more for the spring and summertime. Again, if you're having one of those blue moments in winter, you can most certainly wear this. Wear it whenever you feel like wearing it. Just pull out one of these fragrances to make yourself feel happier and brighter. But there you have my 10 fragrances in my collection that I absolutely adore. Now, again, guys, I'm excited about doing a Q&A and giveaway. So ask me anything you want to ask me, and you will automatically be put into the drawing for some type of gift. And as I get closer to the time when we can upload this 8,000 subscriber video, then I'll let you know what these prizes are. So good luck with that. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my video. And remember, one spray can literally change your day. And I'll see you really, really soon. Thanks again.